Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lennon here, talk a little CFL action with the Edmonton Elks taking on the Toronto Argonauts. This is Saturday, June 22nd matchup. And before we get into that, I got to bring Terry Edelman in here and tell you guys to like, share, subscribe. Use promo code LENNY20. Save you 20% off your entire purchase. Get all of Terry Edelman's premium plays, best bets, picks, and parlays.net. Use that promo code, saves you some money. And subscribe. We are so close to 50,000 subscribers. I'm trying to do that before football. Let's get into this. Edmonton Elks, American football, I guess not. This we're talking Canadian football.
Football exists still, Lenny. We're talking football right now.
Listen, this gets me through. It gets me through the dog days of summer CFL, so I love it before college comes up. Elks here, plus 190. Toronto, minus 4.5. Totals at 49.5. Terry Edelman, this line has moved a little bit around all week. Where are you going, Terry?
Yeah, we've seen Toronto open up as 6.5-point favorites, and they moved now down to 4.5. People are betting Edmonton in this one, and the Edmonton Elks, they play better on the road. That is something you have to consider with them. I believe it's 2-26 in their last 28 home games. They have the longest home losing streak in professional sports. Until last season when they finally broke that. But this Edmonton Elks team does not play well in Edmonton. Now they're on the road for their first game against this Toronto Argonauts team who does have injuries. And when it comes to the side here, I'm not betting Toronto minus 4.5. I'm not a believer in this Toronto Argonauts team this year. And they have injuries, as I said. But with Edmonton, could have got plus 6.5. Now it's plus 4.5. And when it comes to the total, I lean with the over. But this is just a tough one when you look at it from a side or total perspective. So what I like to do a lot is look at the props. And we just so happen to have a quarterback for the Edmonton Elks returning to Toronto to return to the team that he played for. And McLeod Bethel Thompson here in this one. And we are going to take him over 290.5 passing yards in this game. He has over 300 passing yards in both of his two first games on the season. And now we're only asking him to get 291, so 10 fewer yards than the 300 that he's at least got in both games. And he's facing his former team. I think he comes here motivated. This Elks team, looking at it, they lost to Montreal in week 2, but it was 23-20. So it was a very close game. And Edmonton finds ways to shoot themselves in the foot. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a very close game and they find a way to lose it in the final quarter. But McLeod Bethel Thompson will be throwing. Will want to make a statement against his former team. So I like him here to get his passing yards. One bonus prop, too, as well. Curly Giddens Jr. was on Toronto last year, got traded to Edmonton. So you could look at him for his receiving prop. McLeod Bethel Thompson will be looking to him for sure. I think both players.
Maybe a little boom, boom. I see where you're going with this. Okay. Look for this here. McLeod Bethel Thompson. That's a hell of a name, young man. Over 290.5 passing yards there when the Edmonton Elks take on Toronto Argonauts. Don't forget, guys, thanks for watching. Always good luck unless you're against this. Terry Edelman, we appreciate you. Take care, everybody.